Last Raw Nationals, I walked away with a disappointing performance after going 6 for 9, totaling well under what I thought I was capable of, and ultimately letting the teen national title slip out of my hands.
This gives him the gold medal, right?
Really? This is gold medal pole right here?
I believe so.
After that meet, I had a fire in my eyes to prove that I wasn't just a phony gym lifter and that I was in this for real. After 5 months of work, I had gotten stronger and I was ready to step on the platform again. That is until my competition was canceled 3 days prior to meet day due to COVID-19. I had a fun little mock meet of sorts, but afterwards I felt some sort of emptiness. Not just because of the meet being canceled, but I was just in a state of uncertainty. My whole life at the time wrapped around my schedule going to class at my university and lifting afterwards. Not going to say I had it terribly or anything, but with these two things gone for a few months, it felt like part of me was missing. However, I was lucky enough in the beginning to have something to work with. I had a bench, adjustable dumbbells, a barbell, and nearly 400 pounds in weight after barring a few plates. I made it work for a few months, and soon after my parents put together a fantastic home gym for us to work out with until gyms opened again. I consider myself very lucky to have that, as I know many others could not train during that time. Fast forward a few months later, and gyms are back and open in Illinois. I get told about a meet where the best in the Midwest are competing. I had no plans on completing it at the time, so I immediately jumped on the opportunity. It was invite only, and I was able to snag the second to last spot available. Training leading into this meet had gone perfectly. Going into this meet, I knew I had the opportunity to finally have the meet day I was looking for. A day out, I flew down to Missouri, where the meet was, went to the local Come and Go to grab some food, and had the best night of sleep before a meet I've ever had. The morning of, I went straight to weigh-ins. I didn't need a cut or anything, so I was able to eat full meals the day before and throughout the week. Stepped in the scale, weighed in at 82.7 kilos, 0.3 kilos before my weight class, so that was perfect. I always struggled controlling my nerves on meet day. I knew I couldn't rely on myself to keep cool, so during my warm-ups and in between, I listened to some lo-fi, chill music to keep my head calm. And shout out to Canyon Koo for making a fantastic playlist that I'll put in the description. Anyways, squat warm-ups went really well, but I had some mild adductor discomfort that I've been feeling in the weeks before. So I decided to baby my opener a bit into the hole. That is, going with a slower tempo on the descent. After taking that opener and my adductor feeling fine, I knew I could afford to squat at my usual pace. Second attempt feels even better than my first after taking it how I normally do, so I knew I was in for a good day. The plan for this meet was to strictly attempt what I needed to secure the national records, and that was the goal, so I stuck with it. Decided to take 595 for my third attempt. I have no clue who it was, nor did I ask for it, but someone slapped the hell out of my back going into this squat, which I was fine with, but I was just kind of shocked about it. But anyways, the squat went extremely well, and if I were to go back in time, I would have gone for 600. That's what Angelo Fortino said to me, that you better go for 600. But I don't regret it either, as I stuck to my plan, of course. Bench went fine, not really much to say about bench anyways, but made sure pauses were long enough while I was warming up, and that helped a lot while I was on the platform. The judges gave very fair press commands that day. They were slightly longer than I trained with, but it ended up being fine. And then lastly, deadlifts came, and during warm-ups, I lost my phone in the gym, and I used a quarter to adjust my belt. The screws in my belt, so I lost that too. And in between my first couple warm-ups, I was just like running all across the gym looking for that. I was panicking. Turns out my dad had the quarter, and my phone was just like under a pile of someone's stuff. But anyways, found those, and by the time we'd gotten to 3 reds, I had fitted my belt, so that was perfect. I loosened my belt on deadlift because too tight of a belt restricts my positioning, so it was very important that I found that. Anyways, warmed up, took a pretty big jump from 601 for my last opener to 650 on my opener. So it felt pretty heavy solely because of that, but it moved really well. My second attempt at 678 felt about the same as 650. So I knew I had 701 in me that day. I just needed to execute. 701 is what I needed to secure the total record. So threw on the attack on Titan opening to hype myself up right before it. Went up to the bar, just let my body take over at that point and turn my mind off. And it came up pretty nicely. This moment was surreal, and I had finally realized my goal into reality. Afterwards, I was selected for a drug test, and it took me 6 water bottles and an hour, but I finally got it done. Went out to the barbecue and ice cream after, and yeah, that was the meat weekend. I secured the teen 83 kilogram American squat record, American deadlift record, and American total record. But despite all that, I don't really feel that satisfied. I don't really think I have to take. I need to take a break, or I need to celebrate this, because I just want to get back to work immediately. You could call it imposter syndrome or whatever the term is for that, but there's something telling me inside that it's just not good enough, and there's still more that needs to be done. So 3 weeks later now, and I'm on my second week of my new block. I have lots of variations and room to push some accessories harder and build some strength and mass and whatever. I'm not going to drag this video on any further than I already have, but I think I'll be back to doing videos again consistently. I'm going to try and get an upload once a week, and 2, possibly, if I have a light homework load that week. As of right now, I have a deadlift slack tutorial planned, and we'll also be having some fun on a deadlift bar later this week, so I'll make a video over that. So stay tuned. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Also, if you guys have any ideas for videos, please let me know, as that will kind of give me a direction as what kind of videos I should make. If you guys like these voiceovers, let me know. If you guys want me to cover a certain topic or something to discuss, or a Q&A or anything, just let me know. That will probably help me make these videos and motivate me to keep making them, because I like making them, but it's gonna take a while. So just let me know. Thank you.